Hey guys, I welcome you to another lick lesson, and today we're going to take a look at a pretty exotic scale, the whole tone scale. And this scale is really amazing if you want to achieve that outside sound, if you want to incorporate outside playing into your improvisation. And for outside playing, it's really important that you not overplay it. So if you have one specific scale for that, like the whole tone scale, it's really amazing because you can just incorporate that scale into your basic scales and you achieve that outside sound without overplaying it. So one easy way to use that scale is over a dominant 7 chord. So you create something like a dominant 7 sharp 5 sound. And we're going to take a closer look at this shape. And I'm going to show you two little tricks or two little licks to play that scale. Now let's start with the lick. This is the shape again. And we're going to start with an easy example. So we have a normal blues progression. So we are in A minor, just starting improvising with pentatonic blues scale. And then we go to our D7 chord, which you can play a lot of things over it, like mixolydian, major pentatonic or a melodic minor mode, but we want to create that outside sound, and as I already told you in the beginning, the whole tone scale is perfect for it. So we're gonna play that lick. So what I like to do, I do not like to start with the lick immediately when the D7 chords starts, because it can sound a bit hesitated. So I like to continue with a normal blues improvisation in the beginning. So we have A minor, D7, and then we just put that little lick in it to have that outside sound where everybody's like, okay, what was that? That sounded really weird. And this is what we want to achieve. We want to have that unusual, unexpected sound. So we're just gonna play the scale. There are no different tones in this lick, but just the whole tone scale. So I like to start the scale on the top. So we're gonna start with the 8th fret on the high E string, and then we just follow the scale. But there's a different rhythm and a different picking technique to it. So we're gonna play the first tone, so the 8th fret of the high E string with a downstroke, second tone with an upstroke, so the 6th fret on the high E string, and then we're gonna do a pull off to the 4th fret. Downstroke, upstroke, pull off. Then we're gonna play the 7th fret and the 5th fret of the B string with an upstroke and a downstroke. Then we're gonna play the 7th fret on the G string, also with an upstroke. And then there's a little economy picking involved. We go back to the 7th fret B string again, and then we're gonna do a downstroke. Then we go to the 5th fret again, and the rest is just alternate picking. Seventh fret B string, G string, 5th fret G string, and then we land on the 6th fret D string. And it's really cool to land on that note because it is the tritone of the scale, and this has a really harsh and really demanding sound. Now I'm going to show you a different way how to use the whole tone scale, and this one's a bit more fluid because you not just right away start with a scale. So this is something I like to do too. If you have a dominant 7 chord, a diminished arpeggio always sounds really amazing. So What I like to do is to start with the main tone of the chord, which would be D in this example, and then we go into a diminished arpeggio, which works really amazing over that D7 chord. So the arpeggio is the 4th fret on the D string, 7th fret on the D string, 5th fret on the G string, 8th fret on the G string, then 7th fret on the B string, 5th fret on the high E string, and the 8th fret on the high E string again. So what I like to do is play that arpeggio and then just incorporate the whole tone scale with these hammer-ons and pull-off. And then it's the same pattern like in the lick before. So. I really hope you liked that lesson, and if you want to see more videos like that, then just subscribe to my channel.